Now Tyler is this kid that experienced something so horrifying that they really didn't understand it at first until years later the family told them something even much more horrifying because the dots connected.
A terrible tragedy caught on tape.
And in many ways, it's one of the most horrific ways to attack people. The damage is forever.
I just started off in your world.
Now wait, I have to shout out this person. Made a whole TikTok dedicated just to me. I love you, whoever you are. I don't know who that is behind the camera, but I love you. Here's my hug. I love you so much. Now Tyler, like I said, he was this kid. It was late at night. He was asleep in his 2-storage house. I have to explain the layout of this house so you can have a better understanding. You have the backyard. The backyard has a door. Then you have the front with a balcony. Upstairs, the balcony has a door. You have Tyler's room, the bathroom, the parents' room, Will's room. Will is the brother. He's the older brother. At this time at night, the dad is working a night shift, so it's just the mom, Will, and Tyler. The only 3 that's at the house. Also, you have to understand both of these doors have huge windows on them. Now y'all know those houses that be connected to the grass when you're on the 2nd story but the 1st story is kind of down. That is how this house is. So if you walk out the backyard door of the 2nd floor, you're on the ground in the backyard because of the hill. Now as Tyler sleep with his eyes closed, he wakes up because he hearing somebody using the bathroom because he can see the light under the crack of the bathroom door. And how his room is placed is exactly like my house. It's right in front of the bathroom. So his room is placed just like my house, like this. He can see the bathroom from his room because his room door is open. So Tyler is still in the bed, looking at the bathroom, just waiting, laying there until he sees the door open. The person that walks out the bathroom is his older brother. Tyler is used to this because his brother always wakes up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. It's like a daily thing. Tyler sees that his brother comes up to the room, looks inside. Tyler not bothered by it because he know his brother is just doing that. He always do that as well. Then the brother walks to his room. Now Tyler can hear his footsteps as he's going to his room. The house is kind of quiet. Now Tyler proceeds to close his eyes. Then he just hear the footsteps stop. He know that his brother didn't make it all the way to the room. So now he has his eyes closed, trying to listen for these footsteps, but he don't hear him no more. So Tyler then opens his eyes and then he hears just to see what his brother is doing or what he's about to do. He walks back up to where the bathroom and his room is at, Tyler's room. And as he's walking up to the bathroom in Tyler's room, he stands right in front of Tyler's door and just looks in his room. But then Tyler sees his brother just standing there. He's not saying anything. He see his face isn't shocked. He just looking scared kind of. So he's like, what are you doing? It's in the middle of the night. Come on, like, what's up? The older brother tells him, I see something outside in the middle of the night. I keep seeing it. It's a man wearing stripes at the end of the hallway outside behind the backyard door. He's just standing in the door looking. And every night I see this man. Now Tyler looks at his brother. He know that his brother is serious right now because of how shaked up he is about this. He's not joking. That's the vibe that Tyler got from his older brother. Because y'all remember that daily routine that I told y'all about that the older brother has every night? Well, every night he'll wake up, go to the bathroom, go in his room. But at first he thought he was tripping because he kept seeing his figure stand outside of the door with the striped shirt. But he didn't pay no mind to it, so he'll just go back in his room, shut his door, and go to sleep. But this night just took a complete turn for him because they most likely made eye contact and he was most likely wide awake around this time because of how scared Tyler seen his brother. So at this point, the kid is like, we gotta go tell mom. So he peeks out his head to check through the back door just to see if that man was still standing there. He wasn't. So he said, the closest carrier, let's go. Mind you, the mom room is downstairs, right below where the back door is located. So they run, they go downstairs. It's pitch black dark, but as they're running, they check every window downstairs to see if this man's standing and looking out the window like he was doing upstairs. They didn't see him as they running, so they hurry up and get to mom and it says, Mom, wake her up. And it says, Mom, somebody is standing outside of our house, just looking. So you know the mom wakes up, she gets up. As she's hearing this, she says, boys, sit down, stay right there, I will go check it out. Now I don't care how old these guys is, no matter if you 7 or 8, all of y'all could carry some nice. Help your mom. You have to protect her. This is what we grow up to do as boys. Am I wrong? Comment down below. But the mom goes alone, check all around the house, make sure this creep not in the house. She goes upstairs to that back door, and what she do next, I can't believe it. She opens up the back door where the man was standing at and looks outside and walks all around the house by herself. Not only she's brave as hell, but I would never suggest do this. Okay, so basically the lady opened up her door and she walks outside knowing it could be a creep anywhere, behind the shed, anywhere, and she walks all around her backyard, and it's this dark, it's this pitch black dark at night. Here, he could be behind me, he could be anywhere, and she just walks all around her house looking for this dude in a striped shirt. I don't know if she had a gun, a knife, I don't know what type of weapon she had, but she walks all around the house outside. It's late at night and she don't see anybody. So she goes back in her room. Mind you this, as she was outside, the creep could have possibly walked in her house and snuck in, but she walks back in her house, she locks the door, she goes to the boys and say, you know what, I think y'all probably had some nightmares. I didn't see anybody, no one is there, y'all relax, go back to bed. You don't have to worry about nothing. Now, Will, the older brother, hearing this, he felt relief. It's like he needed to hear this for him to feel better. So he happily went back upstairs in his room and he went back to sleep. But Tyler, he was not having it because he seen his brother so shaking up. He'd never seen his brother like this. And he knew that there was somebody outside and there's something scarier going on. Weeks and weeks would go on and they would tell Will, have you seen this guy any other time? Specifically, 11 years will go on and then this man was never seen. Until one following day, the mom was just telling a random story about Max. They had a dog at the time named Max. She was saying how the dog ran inside and he was just kind of tearing up the house after the police had left from the house. But then Tyler stopped her and he said, wait, when was the police at our house? Because you know, around this time there was around 7. And the mom looked at him like she just revealed something on accident that she did not want to say. And then she says, oh, you know what? I don't know why I have not told y'all this, but here it is. The mom says, one following day, you, Tyler, and Will, y'all was asleep. And then I keep hearing some noise outside and it woke me up. And then I keep hearing it, so I sat up out my bed, and as I kept hearing it, I started to follow the noise. I walk upstairs to the back door and I see a man with striped shirts standing outside of the door. I was scared, panicking, so I hurried up, flipped up all the lights, and I called the cops. The cops arrived here. They searched the area, they searched inside the house, outside the house, but they didn't see this guy with the striped shirt. When the police left outside the house, Max, our dog, will follow them. I told Max to come inside, and that's when Max would run inside and then kind of tear up the house a little bit because he was excited. Your father knew about this, but we decided not to tell y'all because I know y'all would be scared. This was not that night the brother Will saw the guy in a striped shirt standing in the backyard. So when the 2 kids went up to the mom knew about it, but she didn't want to scare her kids. As the police was there, the mom would give a description about what she saw, and the description matched the same exact person that was on the loose for murdering. What this man would do is hide in a backyard. I don't know why, maybe it was comfortable, but he would stay put and hide out there every night inside of their backyard. After committing the murders he done. It could have just took that one slip of them not locking that door. With that being said, keep your doors locked and your windows. Look at my arms. Look at my arms. What are you seeing right now is goosebumps from this next story we are about to talk about. Look at that. This story gave me goosebumps. I don't even want to listen to this audio again as I edit this. This probably the scariest thing that I've done all year. So the lady called a police and she talks about how she sees this man checking out her apartment.
What's the problem, ma'am? Oh, there's some guy been checking the place out. Oh. Well, he went in the back. I have an apartment in the back, and he said he was looking for a guy.
But wait, she stops and she pauses because maybe she hears something in her house. She's creeped out at this point.
And he comes to my door and said he's looking for an apartment. So I live alone, and I'm an old lady.
And then when she sees him, this happens.
Where is he now, ma'am? I have no idea.
This audio was so terrifying that they used this audio in the movie Nun. If you know that movie, you know it. If you don't, the lady didn't make it. She passed away. I don't think y'all really understand. Go back if you need to. I really don't suggest, because that it's real life something about that scream. I've heard plenty of screams from many different scenarios, but her scream is something completely different. Now, this guy named Tyler had some friends that wanted to go skydiving. Tyler, he was nervous, but he was gonna do it anyway. He told his mom was definitely nervous for him, and she was like, you know what, maybe I should come with you and take some pictures and just be there with you. When they get there, each of them decided to do a tandem jump. That is simply when you don't have a parachute on, basically like tied up to the professional jumper who's gonna have the parachute on. So when Tyler jump out the plane, he don't have to do nothing because the professional worker gonna be tied up to him. Everything gonna be done by the instructor. It's always like that really when it's your first time going skydiving.
We're going skydiving. No, because we're going skydiving and I'm like, it's hitting me now.
Guys, he's gonna make me cry.
Okay, editing me here. I don't know why I didn't add this in the video, but when they arrived there, they also went to go watch a safety video. As the mom and the son was watching the safety video, one of the instructors came in mid-video and turned it off and said, that's enough, let's go. Crazy, right? And then they go. Before the plane come and before Tyler leave with his friends, he gave his mom a big hug, then they left. But one of the instructors know that Tyler looking real nervous. So one of the guys decided to film him, ask him questions just to try to calm him down some. The instructors know what they was doing because it made him real comfortable. Like even not real comfortable, but more comfortable.
My name is Tyler Turner.
What are you doing here?
I am gonna jump out of a plane.
Maybe you a little bit scary?
A little bit scary. When I get up there, it's gonna be like, oh gosh, adrenaline's gonna kick in. Just gonna let it happen. That's my mom over there.
Hello.
Very loving mom. Done a lot for me in my life. Hope more that she'll help me with more of my life because I want to make it. Okay, we're gonna make it.
Now the plane has arrived to them. Got on his knee, he prayed. He got in the air in the plane with the friends. As they're in the air, I think there was around 13,000 feet. The mom looking in the air, looking for her son, but she don't know which one is her son. She just see people coming out the plane, jumping out the plane. But the mom trying to remember the color of his parachute, so she asking the people around her, do y'all remember the color of my son's parachute? Nobody remembered. As these people kept falling and falling, she noticed that her son was nowhere to be found along with the instructor. So as everybody landed, she was like, where's my son? Real photo, the parachute couldn't come out the bag, so they fell to the ground and died immediately. The mom, of course, sued the company, sued them.
After a judge awarded the family $40 million.
20 people died in the same facility. Not only that, the instructor was not certified that Tyler was with.
I just started off in your world. Yeah, I just started off with your bitch.